All right. Thank you, everyone. And we're all welcome to today's live session. It's good to be here again. All right. So, before we go into the chart, we have to, this period now, we have to take things very slow in terms of our trading. The market is really reacting to the global war that is going on. And when the market is reacting to this type of fundamental things, the market will not obey technical analysis. Every technical analysis will be null and void. And us as a trader, we soar more when the market is aligned with technical analysis, when technical analysis is playing out. That is when we as a trader, we make profits and we're able to read the market. But in a case whereby every technical the fundamental is playing out, especially in the area of this global stuff that is going on between US, Israel, and Iran, it's a global war. It's really affecting the market. So every technical analysis that we put in place now is just nullified them. So what is playing out now, it is pure fundamental. And trading fundamental is very difficult because we don't really know where the market will go. We don't know the direction where the market will go. So the best thing sometimes is whether to stay away from the market until the market back to normal, or we lower our entry, your position sizing. So that if you hit stop loss, you know that you are not losing much, right? So this is not time, no matter the setup that's play that that the market give you, it can be voided because any small thing, any tweet, anything, it will change the directions. Just like yesterday, we woke up on Sunday to Monday morning, we saw a lot of gaps in the market. A lot of gaps, and the market is just behaving. For example, like our USD share yesterday, you see, normally this will be that buy will be a good buy for us. And then before we sell, yesterday I analyzed that although we are looking for a proper sell. So talking of a proper sell, we still have all these big imbalance that not recover. So a normal technical analysis, at least, even is not getting to this supply zone, will have get to at least 61.8 off before coming down. But what do you see? The market just collapse. You really thank God for stop loss. That is why I said, on no account, you should go into any trade without stop loss. It's a suicide mission. Going to trade or you are removing stop loss. Don't remove stop loss. If I give you stop loss, work with that stop loss. If you hit your stop loss, let it be. We look for another trade another day. Just imagine we're looking for a small buy. This was our entry was around there, right? Well, we read about 22 pips, about 22 pips of our stop loss. So we're looking for what? A short buy. We're looking for a short buy, but the market margin collapsed. Now, those of us that love counter trading, and this is another lesson to us. Like I said, every stop loss that hits, for me, is a lesson to me. Any trade I lost is a lesson. I don't see it as a loss, but I take it as a lesson. What's the lesson? What's the first lesson here? Those of us that love to do counter trade, the market, let me quickly buy. Sometimes it do work, but most of the time, it do hook somebody's neck, right? Now, that's what we want to just say, okay, if we are coming here, let's quickly do a quick buy, and that quick buy hang our throats. But if yesterday would have waited and stay away from that counter trade, and say, okay, we are going to go to sell, we are not going to buy until price come to our zone, maybe we would have lost money. But sometimes you can do that, it work out. So for me, I'm still of opinion that it's not advisable to do counter trade. It's better to trade, wait patiently. If you take 2 or 3 days for that trade to come to your deposit, your zone, just allow it to be. Wait, fold your hand. So that's a lesson learned, that we will not be doing counter trade. It's not advisable. One. Then number two, don't trade without stop loss. Don't trade without stop loss. Don't trade without stop loss. You can see now that, thank God we have a stop loss. If you not put stop loss on your trade, instead of I was risking $10. Now, instead of that $10 that the market take now, it can lead to about $20 to $30. So that is a disaster. So now it take me out. Yes, I rest my case. So we cannot look for opportunity. So going forward, USD shelf is still open. The market is bearish. Yes, the market is bearish. So it's still open for a future sell later. For me, if the market is coming back, I would prefer to rather have the market induce everything here, maybe somewhere around there, that is where we shall be looking forward, maybe a sell opportunity. Now, like I've said, this guy is going to be bearish for long, and I've told you the reason already. The overall trend is bearish. Here's our last break of structure. Then we move. We came, now we have changed again to bearish. So there's tendency that maybe before the end of this month to next month, this guy may collapse, because if we take opposite buy side liquidity, then the market will target opposite side sell side liquidity, which is this low. I made money from there to here. Now, that this is the advantage of swing trade. Now, people that I swing trade, I think about 2 or 3 days that I make about 3 arrow here. But there are some people that can leave their trade for months. Now, when they get into this position from here, this will be their target. So they will leave this thing to run. We can run for 2 or 3 months. But at the end of the day, the market is coming, they'll be making money. Why day trading, you may not really get a position to enter. So USD shelf is going to be a very long sell. It doesn't mean that buy will not come inside this sell. It doesn't mean that buy will not happen. all this that's playing out is still the fundamental that is still playing out. So any buy is buying to sell. So that's what I will be looking out for. Opportunity to go what? To go bearish on USD share. For now, there's nothing to look to trade here. USD card, you can see. So these two trades, I sold them at the same time. Only I took my profits. Well, my target met, so I took my buy. But the market is playing now. We're also expecting this guy at least to push up more, but it will collapse. So we are not. Fortunately, we are expecting, okay, if this guy can push up more, then we look for a sell. And I told us that our target will be here. But fortunately, we are not able to enter any trade again before the thing is collapsing. So this is what fundamental is doing. When there's a strong fundamental, the pullback we are expecting for us to get in, it will not be doing a shallow pullback. For example, this is our swing guy, you can see. And if you say that, okay, here is a buyer territory that is not good to buy, to sell around there. So we're expecting the price at least to come to premium before we sell, but it never activated and the market moved away. So going forward on this guy, let's see. Now, the same thing is playing out here. Let me remove this so that we see it clearly. Now, price has been bearish. Price gave us what? Price gave us what? A break of structure. So here become what? Our external high, right? You see that price never closed above the external high. You see price never closed above it. If you look at the video I did about valid and invalid change of character, all this one, and I said all this place, there's no change of character here. In other words, there's no shift in market structure here. So it means that we are still bullish because we fail to take out this high. So now that we have taken out a buy side liquidity, right? Now that we have taken out a buy side liquidity, what's the next target? Sell side liquidity. So there's a room that this guy will target this sell side liquidity. So this is a daily time frame structure. So drop it to 4 hours. So all we need to be doing now is to look for what? Opportunity to what? To go short. Now, I can see that the red liquidity above this high, another price pull down. So any pullback also, I will welcome any pullback, a good pullback. Then we continue looking for a sell. So USD card, USD chef, we shall be looking for a sell opportunity when price continue giving us a major pullback. So maybe when price give us a major pullback somewhere like this, then we'll look for a sell. So I don't know where all this thing will develop, but I'm going to be patiently wait for a pullback and look for a sell. Now, DSY is still, you can see, the guy is still going down. Now, maybe when we get to this zone, we may see If we get here and we see a daily candle that give us a bullish engulfing candle, then we'll be beginning to see strength on DSY. So for us to really believe that, okay, DSY is ready to buy, because in a recent, price that gave us shift in market structure, which shows a buy continuation. But whatever is happening now, these are swing low to our swing high. Price need to trade into discounts before we start going up. So this supply zone, demand zone here, if I see a bullish engulfing candle from here, then we can now begin to buy dollar. But for now, there's nothing. We are not going to do anything. We just fold our hands and look at the market. And that's what leads us to GBPUSD. So GBPUSD now, this guy has given us a confirmed shift in market structure. So you can see now, you can now confirm that we are shifting market structure. So that tells us that GBPUSD has returned to what? Bullish. Right. By shifting that structure, that is a bullish. So now, where could we be? Which area? I can see now that we have this tiny imbalance. No, this candle and this candle, there's this fair value gap that is here. So let's see where price get to that imbalance. Maybe that's where we begin to look for we can look for a sell opportunity there on that imbalance. So for now, this guy is still bullish. I love if we see a sell opportunity here, we can look, it will be very good to sell. Why? This place will stand as an inducement. So price pop into this place, give us a shift in market structure for a sell. So we can look for a sell. We still have a lot of imbalance that is here. We have a liquidity that's built here. So if anything sell, come appear here, it's going to be a very good sell. Target this draw liquidity here, maybe before going back again. So for now, can we trade? No, we can't do anything. The market is moving, it's not even giving any room for. So if you want to join this, then we need a pullback to buy it. So maybe a pullback, we can look for a buy to continue to that place. So for now, there's no trade call on this session for now. EURUSD, the same thing is happening on EURUSD. So price is coming to that zone. Let's see when price get to this zone. This supply zone, maybe there, because that will be a premium price. This is, you can see now. So this is overall. Externally, we are still bearish. Internally, we are bullish. So which one is superior? Externally is superior. So if we trade to maybe this zone, let's say this place is an inducement. If we trade to this zone and we see 4 hours or we see a bearish engulfing candle here, then we can, by that time, we can look for a sell. So for us to sell GU, EU, anything, we need to see like a daily time frame, a daily candle give us a strong confirmations like a engulfing candle. So we know that, okay, once a daily candle give us a bullish engulfing candle, then we are ready to go. Look at this place. When we have this bullish engulfing candle, you can see that price soar up. So here also, we need a very bearish engulfing candle. If you have a bearish engulfing candle here, then we are going to be selling until the price gives us another reversal. So in this case, in this type of market, in terms of market that we are now, we need higher time frame confirmation so that we don't just be dashing our money to the market. If you don't trade, your money will be in your account, it's safer. Maybe you don't trade, you don't see good trade 1 week, your money will not, it will be in your account. So that is it. So when the market gives us a good entry, then we can now look for to go in. Gold is playing out. Gold is playing out what I predicted. So this is what I predicted, that gold is coming. So gold is coming. If I will not go to give us another sell, then we'll get into another buy. It's coming to that place. So, but there's no momentum. There's no momentum in the areas of the gold. So even the war is not favoring gold. If it's something that the war favor gold, we will have seen gold firing up. So the war is not favoring gold. So favoring gold neither. So that's why you see gold. Then oil, let's look at oil. You can see even oil is diagnosing. So oil, I told you, I said oil is going to sell, but fortunately, price did not come to where we're supposed to sell it from. So we're looking for a sell around this. It may still come there. So we'll still be looking at, if oil can still come back, then we'll look for a sell on oil. BTC is flying up. BTC is flying up seriously. So it's going to go back to 74,000. So let's see. Now, looking at BTC, we are on a higher time frame. It's in this range. So I would love BTC to break out from this range, push up, then we can look for a sell. Right? Let's check Ethereum from this BT market. Ethereum. So if currency is not giving us a good trade atmosphere, maybe we can see trade on crypto, we can see trade on commodity, right? That's my Ethereum, right? My Ethereum. Okay. Ethereum also is firing up. Ethereum is firing up. Yeah, returned back to 3,000, 2,384. That is good. That is so. Now you can see that whatever is playing out on BTC is playing out on Ethereum. So this is our last break of structure. So we have our swing high here to our swing low. So we have more room for Ethereum to go up. So it's not better. We can wait for Ethereum to push up, then we can sell Ethereum. So that is it. So these are swing high on Ethereum. We'll put eye more on Ethereum and see what it will give us. So the more push up, maybe they take out this liquidity here. Then once that liquidity is taken out, then we can look to sell Ethereum. Likewise, we have liquidity here. We have liquidity here. So we have liquidity there, right? So if you have that bullish that take out that liquidity, then we can look for a sell opportunity. AUD/USD, this guy is firing up. So we continue looking at development of this and see where we have a trade opportunity. You know, that gap really spells something for me. Well, it really did not allow markets to play out correctly. So here before, I thought price would come to this zone for us to look for a buy and hold it. I know that this is where price is coming, But unfortunately now we cannot even get in. Let's see if we can use low time frame to get into to join the buy. The buy is going to be crazy, man. No. So maybe let's just put a buy here. Let's put a buy there. Price come there. The price come there and use this place as an inducement. So that demand zone will be good. If you can come back here, then we'll look for a buy. We still have a long position to go. So if we have that, that will be a very good opportunity for us to get in. That is about 170 pips. So let's see how that one will play out. Then SZUSD, the same thing. This is make us to miss out on all this trade, right? So SZUSD, we have this our drawn liquidity, this high. So meaning that there's chance for us to trade back to this high. So what we need to do now is to look for entry in a smaller time frame. So anytime we get a very pullback, so we can join the buy and be buying it. So you can look for a buy until price get to that draw on liquidity. Right. So GJ, please, anything J, leave J for now. Or look for a buy. Don't look for a buy. GJ, UJ, AJ, UJ. Just look for buy. Don't buy. Just look for buy. Just look for buy on those things. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. You can see the yen basket. I told you that it's not reliable. The yen is not reliable to trade in favor of the yen. You can see the yen is not reliable. You can see the yen is not reliable. This guy is selling seriously. Any pullback, he will continue selling. So no would say you want to go to and sell whether UJ like this one now. You know what I know what this one is doing. No, I will be fat. By the time dollar gains strength now, we'll look for a buy. The reason why this one is selling is because of dollar is weak currently. And that's why you are seeing this guy is selling. I will look for a buy. Now, this is our swing low, our eternal low, and our swing high. So what formation do we have? Our last, if you look at this overall strength, is that we are breaking structure, meaning that what we are buying. This is our last high, this is our last low. This last high break structure. Now, you can see even whatever is happening here, don't use it as a break of structure. There's not a break of structure. Everything here now is eternally. So we are firing up. So if you come down, even if you come down to all this place, if you get a buy around here, once we not break this low, if you get a buy, guy, I will just look for a buy and just give a big stop loss and leave it. By the time dollar begin to bullish, this guy will fire up. So put your eyes on UJ and look for buy when when dollar start gaining strength. That's my advice for you. CAD JPY, everything is just for pullback buy. Look at AU. Thank God that we've not said the AU yesterday. AU that on a daily time frame, yesterday, it give us a confirmed bearish engulfing beam bar. What do you see? Boom. So this one now, I'll be looking for a buy. I'll look for a buy. Let's see weekly. So weekly is still reading bullish. So this is where our drawn liquidity. Right? So daily. So if we have that as well liquidity, 4 hours. So all we need to do now, here's has become what? A base. A pullback, we look for a buy. So guys, that is all. I think that is it. No trade for now. If there's any trade, I don't want to be calling trade for us, for us to trade and for us to be losing our money. BT market, we are not committed for traders to be losing money. Our aim is all our clients are traders to make money. Because when you make money, you trade more and everybody is happy. So I will not just be calling trade in the name of for you to trade and you'll be losing your money. No, that's not my kind of person. So for now, we already lost small thing yesterday. Today now there's no trades. So if any trade comes, I will send it to the communities and the VIPs. Thank you for your time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.